Hello, welcome to a hiking video. I'm Steve. We are at the Reforestation Camp today. This probably is my first time coming to the Reforestation Camp this year, 2026. It is a Friday. I'm guessing it's about 1:15, a little late in starting my hiking video, but I am, again, not doing a lot of ministry videos this summer. I'll probably have one later this coming month in July, but we're not here for ministry. We're here for walking, hiking, and we're doing these trails, two of my favorite trails in the Reforestation Camp we're gonna do today. And I was gonna go up a little bit further to start my hike. Actually, most of the time when I come to the Reforestation Camp, I start recording. Usually I record my hike once I get to the trail next to the road. Something just drove by. Not sure what that was, but I decided to to skip that because I've done that many times. It's not usually an amazing part of the trail, but I saw this creek here and I don't remember this being here, and I'm actually seeing minnows in there. Don't know if we're going to see any right now, but I saw two of them swimming around. I thought I'd capture this before I get into my hike. Hope you all are well. Once again, we're going to be doing two hikes at the Reforestation Camp today. Two of my favorites. This one is particularly my favorite I've ever found here. The forest is really big here, the Reforestation Camp. I forget the numbers, but it's somewhere between 400 to like 600, maybe even 700 acres. So even though I've spent a lot of time here, hiking here, I've not captured every trail here, and I doubt if I will, but I've probably caught 75% of it. I believe tomorrow is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all you dads. I love the ferns. There's many beautiful fern scenes at the Reforestation Camp. The Reforestation Camp was my favorite place to hike for many years. It has dropped to number 2. And I did not do a ranking list last year because I did not hike in a new place, but it is official. I do have a new number 1, and that is Krista McAuliffe Park. It's so beautiful in summer and in winter, and I can't hike here in winter. But this place is still amazing. I like it because you're so deep in, no traffic noises. The serenity of hearing no traffic is perhaps my favorite part of hiking. But of course there's the beauty. And that's why Krista McAuliffe Park beats this, because the beauty over there is amazing. Oh, got some bikers over there turning. I'm guessing got about a 10-minute walk before we officially start my favorite hike. I'll keep the camera on for now for this trail. I didn't know what the bugs would be like, and I did see some bugs, felt some bugs at the little creek there, so I'm glad I sprayed. All right, our first turn. We're going to be coming out of that trail, I believe. Now, I was tempted because it is the height of the huckleberry season, and there are like 3 or 4 patches near here. I've done some videos of my huckleberry picking, but I've never revealed where they are. I'm going to keep that secret even though I'm not picking them anymore. If my family wants to, I will provide where that is. But as of now, nobody in my family wants to pick berries as much as I do. But due to my arthritis, I just can't do that anymore. Yep, bugs are here. So because I want to do 2 hikes, I'm going to skip that. I'm tempted to get a handful of huckleberries, but to me, I don't want to waste, probably that would take 20-30 minutes to do that. It's a nice day. I think about 2 miles down the road I looked at it was 67 degrees. It's going to probably reach a high of 70 or 71 here. So I actually have a thick shirt today. It is a Hawaiian shirt, but it's my thicker one. I do have my shorts on though. And I do have my regular sized, not my large, drink. It's nice being out here. I think last week or 2 weeks ago when I recorded my last video, I talked about coming here, so we are here. Gonna hit my two favorite trails here. So this side there are lots of pine trees. This side hardwoods. We will be turning right into the pine trees. And we will continue seeing pine trees, but there are more hardwoods in there as well. Right now it's mostly pines on the right. I think before I get into the real trail, which is going to happen in about 2 minutes, I'm going to grab a quick drink. Hey, this hike is going to be a lot of hills. That's fine. I like hills, just not a lot of huge hills. Ooh, a little workout there though. I was very out of shape when I started hiking this spring, but I've been hiking regularly, almost every week. Oh, and I do have 4th of July plans, which is a Saturday. I think that is next Saturday. So I will not be hiking that day. A lot of gnats. I think this is my hike. All right, we're going to enter this trail. Let's do a quick spin. I'm officially starting my favorite hike at the Reforestation Camp. Let's grab a drink before I start. So it's near perfect weather. It's slightly cool because it might have been 67 when I looked. I checked 3 or 4 different sites for the weather, and I was getting 67 all the way up to 71 from websites. So that's why I wore the thick shirt, because I wasn't sure. And there is a slight chance of rain. East of here, there was a bunch of, looked like possibly stormy clouds, but here there's none. But it wasn't far. Here's a bunch of these. I saw several of these growing now. We call these Indian paintbrushes. I don't know what their official name is. So several of them are blossoming. Saw a bunch preparing to blossom on the way in. This is the first blossom of them. I don't know the official date of summer. I suspect 50% we've already entered into official summer, if not very soon. So some hardwoods here mixed with the pines. Glad I sprayed because there's bugs going in my ear. I like this because there's pines and hardwood in this trail, and there are some nice hills, small. The reforestation camp is usually quite flat. Again, I don't like huge hills, but it is nice to see some small hills here. This is nice terrain, nice trail. I can smell the forest. Pine trees, I smell the pines. Gnats are annoying. The next trail is going to be a little more south of the new zoo. I'll get into my car and drive to the other parking lot. But we'll finish this hike first, if it doesn't rain on us. Whew. Now down the hill. You see mostly blue skies, some clouds. Oh, it's nice and quiet. I love it. A faint pine smell is lovely. Yep, some pine trees and hardwood. Scent of pine is very strong here. New zoo parking lot was quite full. Well, it's summer, so a lot of people are coming to see the zoo. Hearing a thumping. Yeah, I love the trees. Very scenic hike. The next hike will be more cedars in the swamp area. I like cedars, so that's why I like that trail as well. A think this trail I've only filmed it maybe 2-3 times. That one I've probably filmed like 4 or 5 times. I forget I have to turn right or left here. Let's see if the map answers that question. I'll look around at the corner here though. No, there's no map here. I'm not sure. Again, I've only done this one maybe 3 times. We briefly go down this way. I know I have to turn right here, but I don't know if it's down that way or this way. Oh, there's more signs over there, so that might be our turn. We'll find out soon enough. Lovely views. If you're enjoying this video, this hike, please hit like. I do have a second battery. I'll probably switch it before we hike that other trail. So yeah, we're going to turn right here. Hopefully this is the correct one. Looks promising, but I'm still not certain. This seems more like a bike path than a hiking trail, so this might not be the correct one. No trip there. I'm gonna go 1 or 2 minutes and then we're gonna head back down the other path to see where we came from, to see if I need to go the other direction, because we're not supposed to be hiking on bike trails, and this is definitely a bike trail. Alright, so we're gonna head back out, cut through the woods here. Head down the other way. Oh, we do have a map here. Let's look. I'm gonna check out the map. I'll be right back. Now, according to the map, I'm just supposed to stay on this trail and not cross over. That may be. And that's the way we need to go. So we're gonna head that way. It's not a long hike, but I really enjoy that hike. So seeing 3 bikers now. Now the other trail we're going to hit is going to be closer to the campground, and I suspect we're going to see more hikers when we get over there. So this is what we came out of originally, where I was undecided which way we needed to go. So this hike is kind of short, but I really like it. Plenty of pines over here. More bikes. Hello.
Hello.
All right, so 5 bikes now. Again, we saw like a vehicle. I don't know if I was able to record it. I wasn't sure what it was. Looked like one of those like 4-wheeler Jeep kind of things, small, for trails that the county people have. But it looked like they were pulling something. Smell that pine again. Plenty of pines. A nice mixture. There are plenty of hardwood here. As I described in my last video, we're going to be doing a get-together with family and a friend, having brats, cheese brats, and barbecue chicken, and playing some board games. We're going to be playing Heat, Pedal to the Metal. It is a racing board game. I think it came out about 5 years ago. I just ordered the 3rd expansion. Hopefully I'll get that before the event on the 4th. I'll show a screenshot real quick here of the main of the board game. And I'll put a link to it in the description from bggboardgamegeek.com, where you can find out about board games and you could read about it and find some videos and that kind of thing. I'll put that in the description. I think there are 4 expansions. There is one, all of them except one have new boards. Oh yeah, this is familiar. If I wanted to walk to the other trail, I would take this, but we're gonna go to the car and drive down. A deer. Wow, that was a big doe. Got that on camera. I was happening to turn, facing the camera that way. Cool. Pine thinning for increased growth. First thinning. Harvest trees are in alternating rows. Future thinning mark smaller diameter declining trees for harvest, retaining large diameter, better quality trees for increased growth, health, and vigor within every 8 to 10 years. Creates a dense understory for wildlife habitat. Wise management of our forest resource. For assistance with your woodland, contact your local DNR forester. Oh, we saw a doe. A mature doe. I would say it was huge, but it was a fully mature doe. I suspect the bucks are going to be starting to grow antlers now, and I didn't see any antler there. Oh, this is where we came out of this trail. The entry, we came in through here and we headed down there. So we just finished and concluded our first hike. I'll keep the camera on a few minutes and I'll shut this down in a few moments. The next one will be much longer. That was probably 20-30 minutes at the maximum. Probably 30 minutes when I add all this extra content before and after the main hike. It's nice being out here. Oh, it's nice we got to capture a deer. Should be very clearly seen in the video. It's a little wet here, but it was doable. And I do have my waterproof shoes, so it's okay. Grass is a little tall here. They don't cut this grass frequently during summer. They probably only hit it 2 or 3 times, I'm guessing, during summer. This trail, it's this kind of trail where you can pick up wood ticks. So I'll be checking when I'm done today for wood ticks. Quite wet here. Most of the trail is dry, but there are spots that are wet and muddy. Oh, here it is. I did not capture the minnows earlier. They were there by the rocks earlier before I turned the camera on. 2 or 3 of them. Dragonfly. Alright folks, we're going to shut this down. We're going to continue our hike when we get to the new trail. Be back. Since I'm more than likely going to record on the edge of the campground, we're going to do my end of video spiel here. So once again, you're welcome to subscribe and follow my channel that way. But if you're only interested in hiking videos, I have good news for you. Well, because I do have lots of hiking videos, although I'm pausing that, it is still the focus of my channel. So, to get into my hiking videos, there will be playlists. At the beginning of the video, you saw the intro with the music. At the outro with music, at the very end, you will see boxes in the corners of the screen. Those are YouTube playlists. Click on that box, open that page, bookmark that page. That playlist is my hiking in Northeast Wisconsin playlist. That is where all my hiking videos are placed. No ministry videos. I'll also have one on this side of the screen. That's my best of hiking videos. This one will make both lists. You could do one or the other, your choice. That's 2 ways to find my hiking videos. Now there will be a subscribe button in the bottom right corner of the screen. On the bottom left, there will be another playlist that will be my tripod videos. I set up my tripod and capture different scenes. It could be winter scenes, it could be waterfall scenes, different nature scenes. If you want to see those, no hiking, no ministry, just those will be my tripod nature scenes. Click on that page, open up that page, bookmark that page if you're interested in those kind of videos, just nature scenes. All right, we're going to shut this down. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks.